Halliburton with the ball. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, and you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Pass to Doncic. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Doncic outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these three. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
You've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
Pass to Doncic. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And LaVine, throw it down.
Well, we know LaVine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
To the inside, and there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Towns on a screen. Halliburton goes. That three's off the mark. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Caruso outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's the triple. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Vanderbilt. LaVine with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Battles for the finish. Zach LaVine.
Look, this is why LaVine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat. They know how hot he can get.
Doncic right side. The floater. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Lou Dort picks one up.
Team foul.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that, what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive.
Here's Halliburton. Outside for Levine. 4-3. It doesn't go for him. Orlando leading by 5.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Levine. And another miss by Milwaukee.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Shot on the wing. The shot misses.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3. That'll do it for the first half. Orlando ahead, up by 9. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up front. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Towns. Hartenstein pulls it in. Orlando leading by 9. And here's Caruso outside. No luck on that one. Halliburton with the ball. Caruso covers. Halliburton misses. From deep. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Milwaukee trails by 12. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Towns down low. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Pass to Caruso. Levine with a steal. To the middle. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here we go. Here's Caruso. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Halliburton outside. Here's the teardrop. No good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Toppin outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. And here's Toppin from the arc. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. Caruso, the open look.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Halliburton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams.
Howard home!
Oh, wow!
LaVine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
Caruso outside. Orlando again missing. Milwaukee trails by 8. And stolen by Caruso. Doncic outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And Doncic hammers it home.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Champagnie.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Floats one up. Oh, Halliburton with the tough floater.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Caruso outside. Lets it go from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Orlando.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Orlando leading by 14. Doncic outside. Pass to Caruso. No good with the triple. And here's Milwaukee now. Outside LaVine. Towns with the ball. Looking to get back on track. And the layup is up and in. Towns has got 6 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And here comes the break. Shot by LaVine, no good. Caruso outside. Down low. Here's Champagnie. And the layup is good. Champagnie's got his first points of the game.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Halliburton. And so it's Orlando up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been fantastic pushing.
Milwaukee team, 38.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Magic. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Caruso outside. Here's Hartenstein. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's LaVine. Oh, LaVine goes in hard.
And off contact. LaVine showing you what he can do. The improved strength making a big impact.
DiVincenzo with it. Halliburton picks him up. It's Hartenstein, high post. Back to Caruso. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Pass to Toppin. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. They push it up 4 on 3. The putback. And Halliburton turning on the speed.
How about Halliburton getting his hands dirty, going in there, crashing the offensive glass? Love the versatility.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's Doncic. To the middle. Here's the floater. And Hartenstein with the lay-in. Hartenstein's gotten his first basket of the night. And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
Stolen by Caruso.
Up until that play, his ball handling had been impeccable. He's given it up just one time.
Doncic outside. To the inside. Left side, DiVincenzo. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. The shot no good. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. And here's Caruso outside. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
They get it back. Clanks the putback jam. Orlando leading by 12. On the wing, Caruso. There's a screen. Back to Doncic. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Milwaukee trails by 12. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Now Doncic. Doncic up strong. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Towns. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's LaVine for 3. And no good. Orlando leading by 14. From the arc. Back to Caruso. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And we've watched it for years, the floor-stretching ability of LaVine.
And there's the call on Karl-Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Caruso. Now Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. And here's Toppin from the arc.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of Town, allowing him to clamp down on the shooter.
On the wing, LaVine. From deep three-point land. And that doesn't go either for LaVine.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Caruso. .11 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Inside. Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He's got awesome touch, plus he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Magic.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And so Orlando takes the win. This one was a fun one to watch.
See me best.
Yeah. You know, all I ever had was a dream. Let's talk about it. Young rapper, big dream, little apartment. A hyena, eat a beat straight to the carcass. All I need is one mic, I'm on my nines. Bend down, stay down, out the garage with it. Turn nothing into something, made a collage with it. Audacious, pop up, I'm moving confident. True statement, 4 words, ain't nothing stopping this. Rhyme spitter, young critter, get your binoculars. Up and coming, this ain't pop, I'm not popular. Breath of fresh air, I spray like I'm Banaka. Sanitize, stay in the cut like I'm a doctor. Hammer time, can't you hear this verse popping, locking? Put it simply, I got the juice like I'm Cochran. Minute Maid, critter put this juice in a carton. A dime and a nickel turn this bargain into margins. My mind racing, got potential, God forbid that I ever waste it. Overthinking, silent killer, don't die waiting. God knows it's harder to grow, procrastinating. Got so much love for this game, it's annihilating. I ain't even rapping no more, these conversations. Get it off the muscle, no matter how much the weight is. Gotta get some hustle, cause talent don't always make it. Even if it's late, don't matter because I paid it. Even if you hate, don't matter because you played it. I remember teachers saying I wouldn't make it. Now they in the bleachers at every graduation. Different stages. Gradually we elevating, motivation, hard work and dedication, life lessons, ain't no better education, no half-stepping, I'm betting on me like it's waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah. Don't wait too long. You know faith without work is dead. And the lazy hustle don't get no bread. Keep your head up. Keep moving.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ fade away. Miss me with the hate and now, bruh, not today. Stayed in my lane, did complain, this was meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man. bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth, now I'm snapping as a python. Had to rise up to the horizon. Use my words to connect, no Verizon. Speak the truth, I'ma show you chase your dreams. I'm living proof, not the industry type, but I'ma grind from the roots. Ooh, see my family struggle from the start. I'm gonna change the trajectory, put some respect to me. Plant the seeds daily, foundation, that's the recipe. If you walked in my shoes, then you knew this meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now this not a mystery. Stop without a hating dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now this not a mystery. Stop without a hating dog, man, this is meant for me. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm here to be the voice for the people and break the generational curse. Stand for something and not just fall for anything. And never get it twisted when I'm in the booth. You already know I'ma speak my truth. I'ma share my pain, I'ma share my story. You can walk the way with me through the glory. God be the glory.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture of. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him outside. Now he in a, ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Catch us at the light, like ain't no life at the. You ain't big enough. Know them youngins mean business when they in that rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy or the pick them up. I've been focused on this pay. Coming out retirement, the dead play. No man's with a, he don't pay, I make him pay. I can stop the day with what I made today. Probably won't admit it, but I paid the way. Who else you know made all these millions and ain't signed no papers? Never made a statement. Wasn't there when we was rapping in the basement. They was throwing parties, we was throw house party. We misbehave, gotta keep an eye on my slim, cause he shady. He ain't know what he was doing, I had to school and teach you how to turn. I'm a tutor, how you jumping out of foreign pockets filled with all. I'm riding with a cougar, red and green Gucci sweater on, just like Freddy Krueger. Everybody around me family.